What's going through your mind after a game like this?
We fought hard. We continue to play to the end. We just got to be better on it. We had too many turnovers tonight. We cut down on turnovers. Hell, we win that game by at least 12 points.
And just with the turnovers, is it adjustments as in they were just, in you guys defensively, or is it coming to the ball? What could have been done differently?
Just coming to the ball, coming meet the ball, as well as just throwing the ball harder, throw it through your chest, and once you catch it, then we're good. Like his pressure, it was just fake pressure. At the end of the day, it was he always is there. So whenever he is there, he's always gonna swipe for the ball. And once the ball is in bounds, he usually retreats. So he got a few, and I think he had like 8, 9 assists, and steals, and that's too many for us. He
Despite the
got
turnovers,
he got him going in the first quarter. So
so Colin, despite the turnovers, you guys were still in the game and actually had a sizable lead in the third quarter. When you're looking at that, where do you think the drop off was and why?
I would say just we stopped making shots. We started missing down the stretch, and we got some really good looks down the stretch. But we just got to continue to have confidence in those shots and just continue to take them. We had a lot of rim in and outs, and also we continue to play hard. We continue to play hard. Sabonis he started getting into his rhythm, and he started scoring a little bit, and Brogdon too. So we just got to make sure we're helping those guys. Jay did a tremendous job tonight and got him off the offensive rebound and defense rebound as well. And we just got to continue to help Jay. He can't do it all by himself, and he's a tough cover. He's a tough cover for anybody. So when we know that, we just got to continue to help the big man out, and because we know he's fighting his tail off down there, and we just got to continue to help him down the stretch.
Kelsey.
Kelsey Russo, The Athletic. Hey, Colin, does this game at all sort of feel like it sums up the first half of the season anyway? Of there's good moments, there's bad moments. You lose Darius, so you've been dealing with injuries, but does it feel like that in any way?
A little bit. We had a lot of good moments tonight, but we had a lot of bad moments. So we gotta do better and just continue to strive in the right direction. Tonight we gave up a lot of easy ones and a lot of transitional stuff, and when it's like that, it's kind of tough because those silly turnovers, trying to get the ball in, led to those no dribble layups. Like those are fast break, easy layups. So when it's like that, we just got to continue to share the ball and make sure we just cut down on the turnovers. But it sums up a little bit of it that no matter we can play 2 good quarters, we got to play a full game of 48 minutes of good basketball. So.
And as you guys have been focusing on ball movement, I guess what were you seeing tonight? And I guess what's the takeaway that you need to do differently in the sense of making sure you're making those right reads, those right passes to not lead to turnovers?
First half we had it going. I'm not gonna lie. We was getting downhill doing what we do. In the second half they threw different defense at us, and then when they went to the box and one, we haven't really seen it. We haven't really played in forever. Last time I seen it was probably high school or something. So I really wasn't sure how coach wanted me to run it and which spots he wanted me to go into. So it was kind of tough, but when it's like that, we've seen everything now. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're on game plan it for next time and just game plan it for any team. If they go in box and one or triangle and two, anything like that. So we'll be ready to go. I know JB, he's going to have something up his sleeve, and Coach Lindsay, she's seen it. So she had a little bit of say so for sure.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Colin, how do you feel like things changed when Darius went out with the injury?
They was able to just load up. I come off pick and roll. They was able to load up, and with Darius out there, it's kind of tough. You got to shade to him. You can't just load up one side because he can score, he can pass, he can just hoop. So just pretty much when they loaded up, it was hard for him to get downhill. It was hard for us to pretty much move around, but we still had guys step up tonight. Dot came in and played a tremendous role. Torian as well, and Jetty. We still had guys step up. Even though he went down, his next man up mentality, and when it's like that, we just got to continue to fight hard and try to get that win for Darius. We know how bad he wanted to be out there. So we just got to close the games a lot better.
Marla.
Marla right now, our Akron Beacon Journal. Yeah, Collin, does this, just the way you lost this game, does that diminish anything you feel like you've built over the last 5 or so games?
Nope. That's playoff basketball right there. That's what it is. That's a playoff team, and that's playoff basketball. You can tell how poised they were down the stretch. You can tell how gritty they were from the start of the game. And that's where we want to be. We want to be a team like that. We want to be tough. We want to just continue to come, and just continue to play together. Like down the stretch, they sharing the ball's popping, and we closing out late tray ball, like different stuff like that. So we can definitely take some things away from this game, and it doesn't shake our head. It doesn't shake anything. Just the simple fact that we played a really good team tonight, and we realized we can't turn the ball over against really good teams, or they're gonna capitalize every time. And tonight they did.
So you still feel like you've put something together, and then you're looking at getting your guys back? I mean, are you both, some injured guys back too? So how does that make you feel?
Oh man, it feels good. We know Caleb and Larry, they should be back, and we know Deli's gonna be around as well, and he's slowly gonna be back, and it feels good. It feels good. Derek's gonna use this break to just continue to work his leg, just continue to work on his body, and he'll be back too. So just think about the team and knowing how we are when we're fully healthy. It looks pretty good for us in second half of the season. So I'm excited.
Thank you.
If anybody else has anything for Collin, please raise your hand now. If not, we will end on Nathan. Nathan, go ahead.
Nathan Addison, BSO.com. Collin, what I wanted to know is, what is the mindset of this team right now as you head into the break? And also, just to follow up on that, an explosive night for you, but an unexpected night for TJ McConnell. What is it about his game that makes it difficult to defend him? And, talk a little bit about, the physicality that the Pacers present.
Well, tonight with TJ, he just pretty much like, we know what he's going to do. He's going to play hard. He's going to pick up full court. And we know what type of player he is. He get in that mid-range area. He's going to look for a shot, but he's also going to look for the teammates. And there's a few times tonight where we thought he was going to pass it a little bit, and he just turned right to the basket. And when it's like that, we just got to continue to keep pursuing, continue to put our body on them. And that's a tough Pacers team. They play hard, and they pretty much just play together. They're tough on the defensive end, and they have that tough what's the name, that around the league, that they're a tough team, and they're going to play hard, and they're going to be real physical. So a lot of times where we felt like it's a foul, it's just normal basketball for them. So we just got to continue to learn from it and continue to get better and just move forward from it. Like tonight was just one of those nights where down the stretch, it came down to turnovers. I know I had a few down the stretch, and I got to be better. But we're looking for the second half of the season. We come out on the road, and I feel like we got a good chance.
And Coach is just telling us that there were some great things that you guys were able to do in this game, but the turnovers were the ones that just, got you in the end. How disappointing is it that you guys were able to build on a few things, but it wasn't enough for you guys to get the win tonight?
It's very disappointing. It's tough, but it's it makes it a lot more tough when you beat yourselves instead of, just being outplayed. It's just mental mistakes. I'll definitely take credit for what one of my turnovers was the start of a bad stretch. So I'll definitely take, especially in the end of the fourth quarter, I'll take the blame on that one. So, but yeah, no, it's very disappointing. Just shooting ourselves in the foot.
Was there any conversation about how you guys could adjust, or like being there for one another or coming to the ball? Was there any conversation about how you guys could, change things in that department?
Yeah, we just had to make stronger cuts. And, just don't be lazy with the ball. Make smart passes, stuff like that. And just be positive. I mean, there was this little stretch where we kind of got down and nobody was trying to really picking each other up. And, that's where we really needed to, be positive and help each other and, just, keep positive energy going. And, it's just a couple seconds, couple minutes in, and that bad negative energy, stuff like that. And it definitely drained us.
I know that Darius Garland is one of those guys that coach called him the unifier on the team, like connects everybody on the court. When you lose a player like that, how did that impact you guys?
Oh, it's tough. I mean, DG's so good, so crafty, and his basketball IQ is off the charts. So losing somebody like that, especially in a close game, it hurt us a lot. But I'm glad he'll be okay for the rest of the season, and we need him healthy for the rest of the season instead of just a few minutes. So it's sucks losing somebody like that in a close game, but he'll be back better than ever.
Kelsey.
Kelsey, so the athletic dean, actually kind of going off of that, with the ball movement and a focus you guys have made this entire season, I guess, what's kind of like the balance between, looking for those passes and those reads when a team is being extremely aggressive against you guys, that's then leading to the potential of those turnovers? I guess, how do you find the balance between, looking for those passes and not trying to turn the ball over?
Just give what they take, or I guess take what they give you. They overplay stuff. McConnell, he's a pest on defense. He's everywhere. But that also leaves backdoor cuts, backside open, stuff like that, them being very aggressive. So we just got to be, I just got to be stronger, be smarter with the ball. Don't make the 50-50 passes where it's like, he could be open. Just be smarter and make those, easy passes.
And then in the first half, you went 4 of 4 from 3. I guess, through this stretch of games that you've started and had minutes, like a substantial minutes, how have you been able just to show your offensive potential, especially from around the perimeter?
It's pretty easy for me because, I go into every game just worrying, being on the right spots on defense, and the offense will take care of itself. DG, Bull, those guys, they do a great job finding me. And those two guys are so good. The whole defense is always watching those guys. So it makes my job way easy. They just throw it to me and they just tell me to shoot it. So it's not too tough for me when I'm open, just shoot it. But, it's nice that you get a few that are open at the beginning and you get, raise your confidence a little bit. And, so I got to credit, DG, Collin, all those guys that, make the passes to me that just, they have the confidence in me to throw it to me when I'm open. So.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Hey, Dean.
How you doing?
So, you guys were building some positive momentum over the last 4 games, and you did some good things throughout the course of tonight's game. In any way, do you feel like the end result in giving this one away against Indiana wipes away the positive feelings that you guys had built towards the All-Star break?
No, definitely not. We did a lot of good things in this game. Unfortunately, we beat ourselves, at the end. It happens. It's a game, everyone makes mistakes, stuff like that. But no, our part, we got to keep the positive slope going. Everyone's playing well. Everyone's confident, stuff like that, just giving 100%, effort every night. And I don't think that's going to change. I think, it's a little bump in the road right now, but we'll overcome it. And, after the break, we'll be back on track.
Thank you.
Last one, Marla.
Marla, right now, our Akron Beacon Journal. Yeah, I just want to ask you, so was that the mood in the locker room? Was everyone pretty upbeat about just, what you've sort of discovered here?
After the game, everyone was pretty disappointed just because, we beat ourselves and stuff like that. But, after that kind of wore off, we're just, everyone's like, stay together, don't split now, stay together, stay positive. And, it's just a little bump in the road, nothing we can't fix. We just got to, keep growing together as a unit. And, we get some extra bodies back, or better players coming back after the break. So we're positive. We're very positive right now. Just, very, after the break, it's looking good for us.
And is it encouraging that you're not that far out of a playoff spot? Maybe it's too early to think about that, but, you're not that far out.
Yeah, just try not to think too far ahead. But, in the back of everyone's mind, I know everyone looks at it and sees that, it's only a few games we can make up. And, that can be in a week. We can be in the playoff, just like a week of basketball. So, that's always the good part about the NBA. You play so many games. It's, it can happen so fast. So, yeah, you just gotta, you know, take it game by game. Don't look too far ahead.